Hey friend, has God placed a dream or a vision in your heart that feels so big and so bold that you're almost afraid to say it out loud? Have you ever shared a dream with somebody only to be met with confusion, doubt, or even dismissal? Comments like, "Are you sure that's from God? That sounds a little unrealistic. Maybe you should think smaller. Be of humble beginnings." Here's the thing. God-sized dreams will never make sense to everyone. Not everyone's going to understand the vision that God has assigned to you, and that's okay. Look at Noah. Do you really think that his friends and family understood the assignment? God asked him to build an ark, when there wasn't even a drop of rain in sight. Can you imagine the whispers, the looks, the laughter? But Noah didn't stop. He didn't pause to justify or explain his obedience to anyone. Why? Because Noah understood something that is so powerful that we sometimes forget. When God gives you an assignment, you stand on his authority, not anybody else's approval. I want to remind you of something powerful today. Your dream is sacred. Your assignment is divine, and you stand on the authority of God himself. Let's talk about how to protect the dream that God has placed inside of you so you don't become discouraged. And trust his timing and stop looking for approval where it doesn't belong. Paul reminded us of the same truth in Galatians 1:10 through 12. Am I now trying to win the approval of human beings or of God? Or am I trying to please people? If I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ. I want you to know, brothers and sisters, that the gospel I preached is not of human origin. I did not receive it from any man, nor was I taught it, rather received it by revelation from Jesus Christ. Paul knew his mission. It didn't come from man, it came directly from God. And because of that, no explanation, no justification, and no approval was needed. And that is the same for you. If God has given you a dream, a purpose, an assignment, it is sacred. You need to protect it. Don't let the noise of the world convince you that it's not worth pursuing. Trust God's assignment. God doesn't place dreams in our hearts lightly. He has already equipped you with everything that you need to see it through. If he's called you to it, he will see you through it. And I think that this is where we get tripped up. I know that I do. We think we need to go and make it happen because faith without works is dead, right? Because God gave us a dream, we still need to take action. But that's where we get consumed. We get consumed with the how and we forget the who. This is the truest form of legalism that Paul speaks to the Galatians about when they fall back into ways of legalism and completely forget about grace. Legalism tries to convince us that self-reliance and self-preservation are better ways of life. Legalism whispers, try harder, do more. You can't trust God fully in this area. Legalism will make you feel that everything rests on you and will leave you with an overwhelming low-grade sense of exhaustion. Meanwhile, grace whispers, in Christ you are more than enough. You are accepted. Rest in my favor and love. Grace will always leave you trusting God more, grateful for his provision, and content in his presence. Protect your vision. Be discerning with who you share your dreams with, because not everybody is meant to understand it, and that's okay. Share it with those who will encourage you, pray, and speak life into it. Proverbs 18:21 says, "The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit." This verse is a reminder that words carry weight. They can build us up or tear us down, inspire or discourage, nurture or destroy. When God gives you a dream or a vision, you need to protect it like it's a precious seed. And not everyone will speak life into it. And some people, yes, God-fearing Christian friends, will unintentionally say things that may sow seeds of doubt, fear, or negativity that can take root in your heart. So be discerning with who you share your dreams with. Surround yourself with people who will speak life over your vision, who will pray with you, pray over the vision, encourage you, and remind you of God's promises and provisions when you start to waver, because friend, you will start to waver. Remember, the words that you allow in your space will either strengthen your faith or they will have you waver from your mission. Choose life. Choose to guard your God-given dream and share it wisely. Remember that you're standing on God's authority. When you feel doubt creeping in or people questioning your purpose, remember that you don't need their permission. You stand on the authority of the King of Kings. The God who created the whole universe believes in you and in what He's placed inside you. Friend, this is your reminder that your dreams are sacred. God chose you, yes, you, to carry them through. And if you don't feel equipped or qualified, that's okay. Moses was a stuttering shepherd, yet God chose him to lead an entire nation into Egypt. David was just a young shepherd boy, overlooked and underestimated, yet God chose him to defeat Goliath and become king. Gideon saw himself as the weakest of weak. He hid behind a winepress. But God called him a mighty warrior and used him to save Israel. Hold your dreams close, trust Him deeply, and continue to dream big. And most of all, protect this vision that He has entrusted to you. If God chose the unqualified back then and equipped them, He will surely qualify and equip you too. When God calls you to assignment, it's not just a dream. It's a divine assignment. It is a kingdom purpose. So let this be your season to walk boldly in His authority. He's already given you everything that you need. Let's go and build our arks together. Stay encouraged, friend. If this video resonated with you, I encourage you to click like and subscribe for more content just like this. And I really look forward to getting to know you more and encouraging you along the way.